So vegetables are doing. They are doing lovely. Maybe we'll throw a little butter on there.
That might be more fun to watch than two West Coast. It's hard to get if both teams are on the Pacific Ocean. Very hard. So we're close around. I was driving on Saturday to Toronto, and if you work, doesn't matter what your job is.
All right, so
You always learn more about how to do your job.
let's cut up some onion. Just let's get some olive oil in here so the olive oil warms up.
The entire trip to and he was casually talking to, I don't know, it's only 2 or 3 people.
And now we're going to work on the curry sauce.
Disney haunted experience that is very popular this time of year near Halloween.
You know, I cut onion very slowly.
4 or 5 or 6 seconds. And it felt like they were in the car with me. It felt like I had friends in the car talking about this haunted experience that's somehow related to Disney. What I wanted to hear on Saturday. I didn't want to hear any politics. I knew that there was that voting parade going on. Was it a parade? Or protest? I don't know what it was. Was it a parade? I think it was. A parade. Or a protest? Okay. Well, it's the protest going. And it's not my vibe. So I turned on KFI, and this man was casually talking.
I'm trying to heat up a bit.
And gals about this Disney experience, and I love it. And I learned something.
Got some garlic.
You don't have to constantly pepper people with questions and interview them like you're some kind of reporter on 60 Minutes. You can casually have a conversation with people, and people, I think, sometimes even enjoy that better. Like
One of my first jobs was at Ray's restaurant in Keyport, seafood restaurant, Keyport, New Jersey. And I was a dishwasher. I was still in high school. And one of my jobs there was the prepping all the garlic. And it sucked because when you do this hundreds of times, it gets under your fingernails and it burns. And it's very unpleasant. I did not like it. It was fun though, working in a restaurant, man. Everything they say about it is true. Especially when you're like that back team. You're back of the room. But yeah. Then I really didn't have any interest in cooking at all, or any of this stuff, until a couple years ago. I guess I just don't have anybody around to cook for me, so I had to do it myself. After I broke up with my last girlfriend, but she couldn't really cook anyway. So when I was spending holidays by myself, I would cook these nice dinners. One of the best ones I ever made was prime rib. I have to say I did a very good job my first time. So now I like to, I can feel the garlic already. Now I like to experiment. You don't really have to dice it up, I just do that. Because this is going to be part of the sauce, so. But this stuff will all saute and liquefy. Oh, garlic, or ginger. I almost forgot about the ginger.
It was sensational. So if you missed it, here's what happened.
I've never cut up ginger before, so not sure how you do it, but I'm just gonna kind of guess. I'm gonna guess you take the skin off because it's root. I'm guessing. I don't know. Yeah, I probably should have looked it up online, but I guess you don't have to look everything up online. Figure it out on my own. I mean, it seems to be the way you do it. I don't know. So far, it smells phenomenal. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I think ginger root can just sit in there like that. Alright. Now to cut up the ginger. I don't know if you have to cut this up or thin, or if it will saute and melt like the onion, but it's a root, so I think it will. Throw some butter right in there. So our regular vegetables are doing. Oh damn, you know what? Did this in the wrong pot. I meant to put it in here. That's right. Because that's where the chicken's gonna go. No biggie. Just move it over.